Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming back to join me again tonight. I'm Laura with Chocolate to Chocolate Designs. If you see our live button up here right now, you're catching me live. If you don't see that up there, then you are catching the replay. So if you would put exclamation point replay in the comments for me. And as always, I'm going to give you a keyword to type in. When you type in this keyword, then I'm going to send you a message with a list of supplies for all the things that we're using tonight, including a link to something you're going to want to grab from Amazon. And I'll show you that as we get going with this project. You guys, the keyword for tonight is cider. C-I-D-E-R, cider. Type cider in the comments to grab that supply list from me. And hi, Christine. Hi, Sissy. Look at this, you guys. I already have my comments all pulled up here and ready to go. Hopefully they will keep scrolling here, though. Hold on. All right. Hello, Christine. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Come on in, you guys. Say hello when you get here. Hi, Mindy. Hello, everybody. Hello, Sissy. Hi, Wendy. You guys, I'm right on time today, right? Hopefully, right on time. Fashionably late, as always. My 5-minute fashionably late has just become my regular start time now. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Barb. Hello, Karen. Hi, Maxine. Hello, Leanne and Pam. Hello, Joanne. Hi, Tammy. Hello to everybody as you guys are jumping on. Hi, Lori. Hi, Crystal. Oh my gosh, you guys are so fast. I can't even read your names. This is awesome. Hello to everyone. Hi, Lance and Robin. You guys, I'm sorry if I missed your name. Listen, I have got an amazing project ready for us tonight. I think I might even need to turn on my glue gun here a little bit early, and we've got some things to talk about. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing I want to do is show you guys the transfer we're going to be using, because I don't know about you, but I am so in the mood for autumn. You guys, are you in the mood to start crafting for autumn, or can you just not handle it when it's 100 degrees outside to start thinking about fall leaves and sweater weather? I don't know. I like autumn crafting. I think it's a lot of fun. Hi, Darlene. Hello, everybody. Cider is the keyword for tonight. You wear the same shirt today. We're twinning. I love it. Hi, Missy. Hello, Frankie. All right, you guys. So here it is. This is the transfer that we're going to use tonight. From our newest autumn collection, it is Take the Chill Off Hot Apple Cider. And it says on the bottom, mulled with cinnamon sticks, orange peels, and whole cloves, served daily. This one is absolutely beautiful. If you're new to my page, these are reusable silkscreen transfers. So you can make this project a million times or a million ways. However you want to do it. Hi, Betty K. Use your imagination, use your own style and your own flair. Hi, Uncle Don. And make it however you want to make it. But I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it tonight, just to help to inspire you and give you another idea other than what they've got on the website for a way that you can use this transfer. Okay? Been cold today because I'm still sick. Went back to the doctor today. Carol, take your meds and relax. Yes, Lori, I was on Tilton's Whatnot show today just watching and trying to learn, because there's a lot to learn about Whatnot. And I am so trying to figure it out, and I think that everything I've done so far is wrong. Your favorite season. Yay! Hello, everybody. All right, you guys. So this surface right here has been in my craft stash for quite a while, but I do know that these are still available. You wouldn't mind skipping straight to fall. I love that. These are still available at Hobby Lobby. This is in the wood pile section. It says a light wash wood sign. And let me see, the size on this is 15.67 by 11.77. So it's a little bit too small for the C size transfers. And yet at the same time, it's too big for our B size transfers. But that doesn't mean you can't use it. Okay? What that means simply is that we need to use it in a unique way. Okay? It's really easy when the surface matches the size of our transfers, right? But sometimes having that extra space around it just gives us more room to play. And that's what I like to do. I like to play. All right, you guys, so I'm going to set that aside for just a second. I'm going to roll out some paper. I always like to have paper here. Winter, fall. I know, I don't like winter either. I am not a fan of winter at all. I would love to be one of those snowbirds. Is that what they called? That's what they called people, right? That it's not a snowbird. what is it? The people who fly south to Florida for the winter and then come back to like the northern states in the summer. I want to be Pam. I want to be Pam. To where the weather is always nice wherever I'm at, you guys. I mean, the sun's always shining on me, but I want the weather to be nice for me too. Oh, I'm so corny. That's what they call it, snowbirds. That's right. Okay, I did have it right. Didn't sound right to me for some reason. All right, you guys, let me grab that surface again. A snow bunny. And we're going to actually use something that I have not used before on my page. Could not use your full business name. I asked because it would be, yeah, I couldn't use my entire business name. It wouldn't let me because it's too long. So that's the only thing I could do. If you guys are jumping onto Whatnot and learning how to do Whatnot, I do have my page set up, and I'm trying to get set up for my first live sale coming up, hopefully this Sunday. And hopefully, you guys, it's tentative right now. If you can look me up at C2C Designs, and y'all, it's my face. You guys know what I look like. C2, the number 2, C2C Designs, chocolate to chocolate, C2C. All right, so this is our Dixie Belle No Pain Gel Stain and Georgian Cherry. And I have not used this Georgian Cherry yet to see how it even looks. So we're experimenting with this tonight. And I'm hoping that it's going to be beautiful. You want to move to Texas? Texas can be rough too. I mean, it's 100 here in Michigan tomorrow. I couldn't imagine what it's going to be like in Texas tomorrow. West Coast and our snowbirds go to Arizona. Way too hot today. It's going to be way too hot tomorrow too. Ooh, that looks purple. Hopefully it's not purple. I don't want purple. Well, we're going to make it work either way. All right, so this is No Pain Gel Stain. So what this means is that it doesn't have all those nasty, I mean, it has a little bit of an odor, but it's not like that really, really, you need to be ventilated area. You did follow me. You did. You're good. You're good. It's a gel stain instead of being an oil-based stain, okay? 102 today. Oh my gosh. Hi, Mary Jo. Hello, everybody. All right. So I want to go ahead and I'm going to grab my gloves. Even though this stuff really, it doesn't stain your hands quite like what the other stuff does, I don't think. You just bought that, haven't used it yet. We're going to use it tonight so you can see how it works. Hi, Joanne. Hello, Tanya. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome to my page. This is going to be another fun project like yesterday. I think you guys are going to love it. I am just busting at the seams with ideas with this new collection. And I just can't wait to do all of these things. And I've even started a little sticky note board up there just so I don't forget any of these. Thank you, Lori. All right, so we're going to go ahead and tear off. Where's that one piece that I had? Right here. A piece of some towel. Putting on gloves is just going to allow me to just take them off and throw them away and make it even easier. But I get these towels from Walmart, you guys, and they're really inexpensive. You could also get, you want to try to get something that doesn't have a whole bunch of lint to it. So you could, I mean, I wouldn't suggest a washcloth, but I even forget what these are called. They're little flour sack towels. In Texas tomorrow, what was that? Beautiful. It was only 77 degrees in Florida and it's 100 in Michigan. That's crazy. Temperature will be 80. See, you guys, it's so all over the place. A deep burgundy red gel stain. That's going to be perfect for what I want. All right, so we're just going to grab some of this. I'm just dipping it right into, dipping my old t-shirts. Yes. Can't wait to get your chameleon apricot wax. Yay! And we're going to paint this entire board using this deep, deep, oh, this is going to be so beautiful. Cherry red stain. Hi, Dina. What the package looks like, can't find. I already threw away the package because they come in like 10. They come in like a 10 pack, and this was my last one. I got to buy more. But they're just, gosh, they come in a 10-pack. And it's like 10 for $10 or something. And I use them for so many things. Oh my goodness. Look at that color. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. And we're just going to rub this on here and then let it dry. Or we'll try to dry it as we go. If the notifications aren't working, you guys, I do have a little cheat sheet that I can give you. But I did just reply to it in a comment in the VIP group that Emily had put on there. Oh, girl, Tracy, your name was mentioned today on Tilton's sale and whatnot because she thought it was you that was commenting on something and it was somebody else. Thank you guys so much for following on whatnot. I am going to I'm really trying hard, y'all. They're flour sack towels, though. Isn't that beautiful? It's kind of got like a little bit of a purple tone to it, but for autumn, this is gorgeous. A Bing cherry, yes, which is perfect for apple cider, don't you think? Ooh. Oh my word. Absolutely beautiful. I might, though, the name that I'm using on Whatnot is going to be C2C Designs. C, the letter 2, or the number 2, and then another C Designs. My full business name, Chocolate's Chocolate, is too big for Whatnot, so I had to abbreviate it. I had to make it shorter for the Whatnot. Thanks for sprinkling, you guys. Ruth is back with us tonight. Wee-yay! Welcome back, Ruth. You have been missed, my friend. Thank you, Lori. All right, I gotta try not to get this on my shirt. Even though it would match. It certainly would. And I also want to get this as just clean looking as possible. All right, let's try to get on the inside as my nose starts to itch and I've got gloves on and stain on my hands. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take one of these brushes just because I feel like it's going to allow me to get more in the corners. And then I'll come back in with my towel and just kind of rub that in a little bit. Hi, Karen. Because that towel's not really letting me get in that corner the way I want to. And I'll just throw this brush away because I got tons of these too. Thank you, you guys. I'm really, really, really looking forward to this sale. And I got so many things to show you. All right, now I've got it all over there. Let me try to get in this corner. I'm just going to smush it up in the corner right there. Because that's where I'm struggling at. Until there's no more white in there. Still in the hospital. Oh my gosh, Kim, I thought you were going to come home. The word for tonight is cider. C-I-D-E-R. Look at that, you guys. I just made a ton of it in here. We're just going to glob and paint that on there. And then we'll come in and wipe it. Because it's going to take a bit to do the surface, you guys. Then I don't have to dip. And dip and dip. Because when you dip, I dip, you dip. Oh my goodness. Now I'm going to have that song stuck in my head the whole rest of the night, you guys. Hi, Connie. All right, we're almost there. You love this color? Isn't it beautiful? I just got to get it all on here. Cover the entire thing. The middle of it and the inside really doesn't matter as much, I don't think. But the minute that I say that and I don't do it, or I don't have it fully covered, that's when I'm going to notice that that was a mistake to think that way. All right, I think we're fully covered now. Hello, Lori. How are you doing? You guys, this is gorgeous. I didn't think I was going to like this color as much as I really, really do. All right, let's try to get a clean side here, maybe. There we go. And just buff the rest of that kind of right in there. Get rid of all those extra little drag lines from my paintbrush. If I can. Oh, it's gorgeous. Bottom edge in front of me. Oh, thank you, you guys. I didn't see that because it was in front of me. Thank you for pointing that out. And I got another spot right here. I'm going to just turn it around in circles until I make sure I got it all. All right, there we have it, you guys. That gorgeous, gorgeous cherry red. I think I got it. Gorgeous, gorgeous Dixie Belle cherry red color. And I'm just going to discard all of this stuff that I used. Put my lid back on there. And then look at you guys. Easy, easy, easy cleanup. And my hands are clean. I love it. This is the Georgian cherry. Georgian cherry of the stain. The Dixie Belle gel stain. So beautiful. All right, I'm going to put that back over here with my stack of stain. Oh, I did get a little on my hands. No worries. All right, now we need to make sure that this is fully dry before we move on to our next step, okay? I'm going to use my hot dryer to get this done. This thing works really well and really, really fast. Oh, Sue, when you see the entire thing all together, you're going to fall in love. Trust the process. And all the colors together. Oh! You got cherry and American honey, but I do have 2 American honeys. I got all 3 of them. The walnut, I think, is my favorite, though. And the Georgian cherry, though, is the only one that we have left in the shop. The other ones have since retired. And I was like, oh, I got to do something with this. And it's also last chance, and it's 25% off. If you guys want this Georgian cherry, Dixie Belle stain, 25% off right now, last chance. We won't be doing the gel stains anymore once these sell out. So grab it while you can. And then also, if you spend $75 or more on the site, you're going to get a free transfer right now, okay? And if you're a Perks member, you're going to get 30% more off, which is even more awesome. I need a spot to hold. Oh, that's beautiful. Hi, Judy. All right, I got that pretty much dry now. I think it's almost all the way dry. So now what I want to do is I want to take some measurements of the inside of this frame. So what I think is that the measurements that came on it are going to tell you from edge to edge on the outside, but we need accurate measurements edge to edge from the inside. So I'm using one of my little roller measuring tapes here, and I'm just going to put this right on the inside there to where that 0 goes right up in that corner, and we're going to measure right across. So it is just shy of 11 inches. Okay, so just shy of 11. It's like 11 minus 2 tickers, because that's how I measure. Yay, Valerie! 11 minus 2 tickers. See, it's not quite completely dry yet. And on this side, John's probably laughing at me right now if you can hear me. 11 minus 2 tickers. On this side over here, we are at 15 minus 4 tickers. 11 minus 2 tickers, 15 minus 4 tickers. You guys got that? Remind me in case I forget, because I have a short term. I'm like Dory, that fish that swims around. That short-term memory loss. 11 minus 2 tickers, 15 minus 4 tickers. Do you guys, somebody is gonna kick my pants right now, and you're gonna tell me what exactly that is, but listen, that's all we need to know. That is all we need to know. All right, we're gonna put this down here for a second. And we're going to measure what's going to go inside that frame, okay? So here's what I've got, you guys, because this is fall. Hi, Linda. We're going to grab out some burlap. And this is just some burlap fabric that I have had for quite a while in my craft stash. And I got this on clearance a long time ago. Oh my gosh, Carol. Makes sense to you? If it makes sense to you, it makes sense to me. That's all that matters. All right, now I don't have this cut straight here on this side. So we're going to fix that really quickly. And we're going to straighten out this material as much as I can. You're so lost. We're counting tickers. See, if you look at your measuring tape like this. Like this right here. You see you have, and it's not going to focus on it. There it is. You guys see how that it's got tickers. Those are ticker marks. Those are ticker marks. Those are my ticker marks. And that's how I measure, is by tickers. All right, I do want to cut this straight as I can get it. And of course, we'll probably have to tug and pull because it is burlap. All right, so we're going to measure. How long is this one? Okay, so we're good either way. So we're going to go 11 this way. 11 minus 2 tickers. That's what I said, right? Oh, thank you, Wanda. $11 minus 2 tickers is right there. So it's going to be right about here, you guys. And we're just going to cut our burlap to fit inside this frame. Just like so. It better fit. Got that. Where do I usually keep this? Oh, right here. This way. All right, and then 15 minus 4 tickers. Oh, shucks. Oh, shucks. Where's my... See, why does it do that? Like, burlap does this weird thing where it just kind of bends and does weirdness. But we're going to make it work. All right, so we're going to go 15 minus 4 is right there. And we can always cut it. Because, Tracy, it's burlap, and so with burlap, it's got that, it's like a crosshatch pattern in the burlap, so you can see through the burlap. And so if I didn't do that, and you could see that the back of it wasn't stained, I think it would look funny. So that's why I did it. That's why. Pam says she can see the tickers. All right, here we go. Let's try to do this and see what happens. That's why I did it. So let's see what we've got here. Can I have a glass of wine from you? I'm on meds and can't drink one tonight. Oh no, Ruth! Okay, let's pull this back over and see if it fits. Hopefully it does. Hopefully I measured my tickers correctly. My tickers are off. My tickers are off, you guys. That's okay, because we can go ahead and we can just trim the rest of it while it's in the frame. But at least now it's not so big that it's unmanageable and we can't work with it. So that was our goal, okay? So I'm going to set this down here for a second. And we're going to go ahead and take that same glue that I used last night. This is Elmer's Craft Bond Spray Adhesive. I think that this stuff is awesome. It works really, really well. Any spray adhesive that you have, though, would be fantastic. Hi, Yolanda. And I'm just going to spray this burlap with this spray adhesive. Ruth, because burlap has got holes in it. And so I was afraid that if I didn't spray the entire thing, that you would be able to see that it was white through the burlap. You know what I mean? And you definitely would be able to see that it was white through the burlap. So I'm going to go ahead and just glue this right into place. Stretch and pull as I go. And get this right down in here. So you see what I mean? You can kind of see that you would be able to see that was white through there if I hadn't done that. Whoops. All right, I'm going to use my brayer and just try to get this down in here. And hopefully this burlap will stick with that stuff. It should. And it is. It's just taken a minute to get in there and dry. To write his... Oh my gosh, Mindy. Send in prayers for your husband, you guys. For Mindy's husband. He needs prayers tonight. All right, let's see if we can go ahead and trim up the rest of that now. I got the spray glue. I honestly, I do not remember. It was probably either Joanne or Michael's. Oh, you guys. How did my ticker measurement get so far off? I just don't even know. And now it's not wanting to cut. Oh no! You've seen it at Walmart in the glue section, so Walmart carries it. All right, let me see if I can find something different to cut this with. Because I don't think that thing is going to work. There we go. I'm just going to do this, you guys. I'm going to pull this up. And then I'll spray some more adhesive down there in the bottom and try to get this to stick better. Either way, it's going to be fabulous. I'm just kind of struggling with this part for some reason. I thought I had it measured right. But that's the tricky thing about burlap sometimes. I'm getting it. Almost perfect, you guys. That's why they say measure twice and cut once, right? Fiskars. Oh, I love that. I should probably get some Fiskars. All right, we're going to go ahead and double glue this one. So I'm going to put some more on the bottom here. And that's going to take just a minute to set up. But now I think I got it just about the right size. See, this one started to set up. Burlap really doesn't measure right. But you do the best you can. You just do the best you can with it. All right, I think I got it down in there. That glue is going to have to set for just a few minutes though. But I think that looks great. With that, you guys, with that Georgian cherry on there. All right, let's go ahead and set this aside. Let this dry for just a couple of minutes, and we're going to move on to the next part of this project, okay? Burlap, it is. It's stretchy and it's difficult, but it's gorgeous, and it's so awesome for fall. So awesome for fall. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We have a surface that is available right now on my site that's really easy to work with. And it's super fun, and there's so much you can do with it, you guys. These are the chalk suede sheets, okay? Chalk suede sheets are like, it's like a paper that's already been waxed with surface wax, okay? It's like a pre-waxed paper. It's like a pre-waxed cardstock, actually. Now, on the site, we currently have them in 8.5. Oh, gosh, sorry, you guys. Whoa. We currently have them in 8.5 by 11. These are 12 by 12 that I'm using because it's what I have in stock and in my inventory. And you don't like working with it? And so what we're going to do, oh, I got a little bit of stuff on it already. That's okay. Your electronics are acting strange tonight. We're going to do that same technique that we did last night, but we're going to do that with this same paper using the ground coffee. To me, in the fall, stark white is just a little bit too in your face. It's almost like like the white is snow, right? And when you start to, they say don't wear white after Labor Day. You want neutrals, tans, things like that after Labor Day. I think that the same rule applies kind of to your autumn decor, where when you're decorating for autumn, it's more of those cream tones and more of the darker neutrals than the stark white color. And then once it snows, white comes back. So we're going to take a few of these coffee grounds again. And again, we're going to add some water to these, and we're just going to coffee stain this piece of chalk suede paper. And I'm not going to need the entire thing. We're going to do the entire thing anyhow. So these are instant coffee grounds. I've got Folgers here. Some Folgers instant coffee grounds. And I'm going to add just a bit. You got your bundle today. Yay! I'm glad that they are showing up. For those of you who I was missing your Cabernet ink, that did ship out today. So I'm going to add some water to these coffee grounds. And this is just going to turn it to like a coffee stained color. I don't know how else to explain that other than it's just a coffee stained color. Ooh, Sandy. Well, hopefully you can get some ideas on things that I like to create, and maybe some of them will be something you'll want to create for your craft show. And this is also going to add an extra dimension of smell to your project as well, okay? So just adding, we're literally using coffee. And I'm just going to paint the coffee right on here and stain this piece of paper. Just like so. Just to give it more of a tan color. Okay. I need to tell you how much I love watching you. It's such great ideas, but better than that is your sense of humor. Thank you so much, Trish. You know, I've always said that, and I hope that you guys know this, like, I love Chalk Couture. Okay, I love Chalk Couture. I love what I do. I love the product. I really, really do. But more than that, I love you guys. And though my livelihood depends on my sales on my website and through Chalk Couture, my whole purpose for going live every night is just to put a smile on you guys' face. To make you guys laugh, to put you in a good mood right before bed, no matter how bad your day was. I want you guys to be able to come here and leave with a little chuckle in your belly and a smile on your face. And if I've done that, then I have accomplished my goal for the day. And if I haven't done that, then I'm going to try harder tomorrow. Because that's what I want to be able to do. Hi, Denise. And there will be times, you guys, I am human. And there are going to be days when even I have an off day. And I am just not feeling like I myself can provide you with the experience that I want to give you at night. And if I can't, I won't be here. I will take a night off and just tell you guys, listen, I'm just not in the mood. I am not happy tonight for whatever reason. Or I'm frustrated, or I'm uninspired. And I will just not. Because if I'm not doing that, then I'm not being true to myself and what I'm here for. Thank you. All right, you guys, that looks fantastic. But I'm going to go ahead and we're going to put some surface wax on here. And just kind of, look at that. Definitely not that stark white anymore. I love that so much. We're going to put some surface wax on here. Even though this is coffee, First Printer just randomly started printing stuff my son that passed away always had a laptop. Then my laptop randomly goes to Google while Facebook is running in the background. Oh my gosh, Carlene. He's there with you right now. He is there with you right now, and he's saying, hey, Mom, I'm still here, and I love you. That's what's happening, girl. That's what's going on. I love that for you. They're trying to make me dance. You guys, if I hit it and I don't see it, then let me know, because I keep turning my back to do other stuff, and then I miss it. But thank you guys for all the stars. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, you guys, we're going to use our surface wax now. Thank you, everybody. We're going to go ahead and use our surface wax now on a wax applicator. So this right here is the wax that we use as a barrier between a painted surface or a stained surface or anything like that before we put our transfer down. Now these are chalk suede sheets, meaning that they already have like a layer of wax on them. But since we use the coffee on here to turn it a darker color, we do want to make sure that we wax over top of that, okay? I think it is, you guys. I think it's him reaching out to her. For sure. I don't know if I'll see stars parties on here. Dealing with a lot of death in the past 2 weeks are an inspiration I love watching. Thank you, Sandy. Wish one day to meet you in person. It's over already. Did I miss the stars party? Did it happen and I missed it, or did it time out, Carol? Tell me honestly. Tell me honestly. I had somebody that came up to me when we were at that Camp Chalk too, and she says, I love watching you because the sound of your voice is so soothing. And I was like, really? That's a fantastic thing to hear, but I hate the sound of my voice. Thank you, Trish. All right, surface wax is on there. We do need to buff the surface wax in. Or off, or around, or whatever you want to say. Oh, the time ran out. Oh, darn. And now we have this beautiful coffee-stained piece of paper that we can use where it's no longer that bright white. It's now got this coffee tint to it. Oh, yay! All right, we're going to use our transfer now, you guys. This is the one that we're going to do. It's called Take the Chill Off Hot Apple Cider. And it's got the mold with cinnamon sticks, orange peels, and whole cloves. So we're going to open this up out of our package. These are reusable silkscreen transfers. So you can do, oh my gosh. You hate the sound of your voice too? You can do so many different projects with one transfer. They say 8 to 12 uses. But the truth is that it really depends on how well you take care of it. And the secret sauce, you guys. To take care of your transfers well, you need the secret sauce. Now, if you guys know the recipe for the secret sauce to keep your transfers really, really well maintained, please put it in the comments. Please put it in the comments if you know the secret sauce. What's the secret sauce? There's 2 items. I'm looking for both of them. And I want to know if you guys know both items that I use to clean my transfers to keep them perfect. What's my secret recipe? Be off work all of August after the 2nd. Oh my gosh, girl, that's a long time. But, ooh, Tracy got one of them. Roseanne got one of them. Sandy got the same one. Oh, you guys, there's 2 things, though. Just the power wash alone doesn't do it. Yes, Pam's got it. The board erasers from the site and Dawn Power Wash. You've got to have the combination of the 2. It can't be just Power Wash. It can't be just the board erasers. You got to have both of them together, and it works amazingly. That's the secret sauce, you guys. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this on here, and I'm putting it kind of in the middle because I do want to give this a frayed edge on the sides. And this is going to work just like a sticker. So you want to give it a lot of fuzz. And if you can find a corner that's not stuck down completely, I do recommend putting something of some sort on that corner just to help you lift it back off. Now, I also have something underneath there, and it looks like it's an eyelash or something. Who knows? There's one of my hairs right there. Fuzzies from different things. But when something is going to stick down a lot, like let's say you're putting a surface on, or a transfer on glass, putting something underneath the corner is really going to help you to be able to lift that back up, okay? Your used transfers look like you never even use them. I have to put a sticker on my used ones now because I can't tell that I've used them either. All right, you guys, we're going to use 2 different colors tonight. We're going with Espresso, which is currently only available in paste singles, and we're going to use Cherry. Cherry is a great red, and I thought that with this, the color that we've got on this board, that Georgian Cherry, using Cherry would look amazing. But I'm going to mix Cherry and the Espresso together, and we're going to use a just Cherry. So we're going to use both. Okay. Use your 18 by 18 stripe pattern this morning on an arched piece of board with espresso paste and the board eraser. And Dawn Power Wash. Cleaned it to brand new. Yep, I could definitely, I should own stock in Dawn Power Wash. Because I promote the heck out of Dawn Power Wash. And I purchase a lot of Dawn Power Wash. Because I use it for everything. I washed off what I could. That was 3 days ago today. I washed it with Power Wash and the eraser and it all came out 3 days later. See, this stuff is miracle. It's miracle. All right, you guys, I've got like 2/3. I'm going to add the espresso a little bit more carefully, I think. 2/3 cherry, 1/3 espresso. And I'm looking more for that Cabernet color that we have in ink, but to make that myself using paste. I think I want it just a little bit darker than what I've currently got it. So we're going to grab a little bit more espresso. Oh yeah, buddy. That's what I want right there. This dark brown cherry Cabernet color, a really, really amazing fall red. And then we're also going to use some red just out of the jar. Helps, yes, it does. It helps the sticky to come back too. It sure does. You guys, look at that red. Isn't that beautiful? It matches that frame so well. All right, here we go. Great for laundry stain. It's great for so many things. So many things. I think I'm done with coffee. Let's move that out of the way. All right, let's grab some board erasers here. Couple of minis. And we're going to do, I think just this part right here that says mulled with cinnamon sticks, orange peels, and whole cloves in red, and do everything else in this like burgundy color that we just made. Because I think that that will look good. Yeah, I think that anything else is, I like, where's my little helper? He's currently in the living room and he's playing games or watching YouTube videos. One of the two. All right, so we're just using our paste and spreading this all over the transfer, letting it fall into that silk screen and trying to stay on the teal part only and not get onto that surface. I'm not pressing down hard. I'm just pulling it and letting it glide and fall into that silk screen. So little helper is hoping that he can have a slumber party this week with his best friend that he had when he was in first and second grade who moved away halfway through the second grade year. And I'm hoping that his dad will be okay with him doing like one night here and then one night at his house. Because mom and dad could use a little break. I do. I wash my paintbrushes and my squeegee. Not every night. I lie. Not every night. So I'll usually have 2 or 3 cups of water with my squeegees and my paintbrushes in them at a time, and then I'll wash them all. But there's always squeegees and paintbrushes at my sink. Always. Always, always, always. All right, I'm just trying to get to this corner up here so I can do a paste and pull before that starts to dry. You wash them with your disinfectant wipe as you're crafting. That's one way to do it. I put them in water. All right, we're just relieving that paste so that that doesn't start to dry in there while we finish off the rest of it. And so I'm just going to let that fall right back down. Oh, no! It's okay. I got a little bit where I didn't want it to when I was doing that. And then we're going to finish up the rest of it here. Every little thing's going to be all right. Don't worry about a thing. And then we're going to do that red just for a little bit of some accent color right there. Oh, and I missed a spot. I can see now I missed a spot. Okay, you guys, ready? Hi, Lisa. Isn't that beautiful? That color is so great. Espresso mixed with cherry. We're just going to hold this down, pull up. Look how awesome that looks, you guys. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, I have a towel already set over here. I'm going to set this over here on the towel. And then walk back over there to grab my spray bottle. And then walk back over here to spray it. Who has seen, I have not seen Toy Story 5. My kids do want to go see the new Moana, though. I hear there's a new Moana out. All right, let's get this dried up. I should probably wash my hands, too. So beautiful. Thank you. And it smells good, too. All right, now I turn on the glue gun. Now I turn on that glue gun, you guys. Now this didn't turn out perfectly. It's got some spots where it did dry in there and it pulled up a little bit. It's okay. You guys, if you wanted something that looked printed, you'd buy it printed. But there's a lot to be said for homemade things, and people prefer things that are homemade. And homemade normally has a little bit of imperfections, and mine does too. The Princess movie in 3D was awesome. Rub some coffee on that spot. Let's see what we can make happen. Let's see what we can make happen with the ideas I've already got in my head. I had a bunch of people say, it's been disappointing, but you haven't... Oh, really? The new Moana one? I hope it's not disappointing. When I told my kids there was a new Moana out, they were like, already? Already, Mom? That seems soon. Okay. I have these things here. And I love these things. These are little tear sheets. And I'm going to grab the one. They're tear rulers, you guys. I don't know what exactly they're called. But they give you that. It's a beveled edge ruler. Is that what it's called? Beveled edge ruler? Something like that? Oh, the Toy Story was. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to just rip this paper using this ruler if we can. Listen, if the ruler doesn't work well for you, then by all means, just rip it with your fingers. Just rip it. I think I want about that much right there. Okay. I actually have two sets there. Two sets that I was just showing right there. Oh my gosh, this does not rip as easy as paper, you guys. But I'm making it happen. Wow. Okay, it could have just been the angle that I was holding it at. Easy. Easy when you do it right. And you see how it just gives it that ripped edge? Easy when you do it right. I apparently just was not doing it right. Oh. Gosh, it works so much easier when you can actually slide it into when you can actually slide the ruler into it. But I don't think I have enough left over to do that. Which means I have to hold it down. It is tough, you guys. It is a little tough. But it's pretty sweet stuff. Can you wet it? No, because it's like it's waxed. And wax and water don't mix. Shucks. All right, listen, I'm just going to have to rip this part. I'm just going to have to rip this part by hand. Because it works. You guys, it works to rip it by hand. You need extra space to use the bevel Dutch. Don't cut myself. Don't cut myself. That's the real challenge, isn't it, Carol? Chalk suede's no joke, you guys. It's real deal. Real deal. I thought I found those tear rulers on Amazon, ordered, received like 6. Didn't have, and really? Once you get it started, it's not so bad. And then I didn't even get it right. Anyway, you guys, got that. I tried the rulers, but with chalk suede, it might be a little bit too rough. And then you want to tear from the back. So hold it up to the light so you can see your design and then tear this way. Otherwise, you're going to have that white, torn, ripped edge on the front. And I don't want that torn, ripped edge on the front for this particular design, okay? Aloha, Donna! All right, we got it. Just like that, you guys. We've got it. We done got it. And now we can start. This is chalk suede paper. It's available on my site. Ooh, that would be awesome to have. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm loving this. I am so loving this. We're going to go ahead and we're going to use that craft. You know what? I'm going to not use the... Yep. That glue actually held that on there pretty good. We're going to do the glue again. Just because once it actually dries, it holds on there really well. So I'm going to turn this over. We're going to use that same glue. It's just a spray adhesive, you guys. Now, we're not done yet. We're still going to embellish this. And I'm going to put that right there on that. Just like so. Now, listen. I would buy this just like that. I would. To me, this looks very, very professional. I did get the corners good. Yep. This looks like something you would find in a store. Top end, like high-end decor that you would find in a store. Just like it is. But we're going to add just a little bit to this. You guys, a little va-va-voom. A little va-va-voom, if you will. Okay? Because that's how I roll. I like a little extra. So if you guys remember when I did my mystery bundles, somebody won one of these right here. If it was you, say me. One of these little kits here, they had 2 things of dried flowers and a bunch of autumn stuff in here. Well, the truth is, you guys, I actually had 2 of them to give away. And since one of them did not get given away as a prize for our mystery bundles, that means it's mine. It's mine! And I get to use it! Because in the eyes of the IRS, tax write-off for supplies and for giveaways can go in either category. So, if you guys didn't see these or if you guys like this little kit here, I'll show you what's in it. If you type the word cider in the comments and you go to supply list and more, I do have the link to this on Amazon right there in the supply list when you type in cider, okay? So in here, there's the package. It's got some oranges. It's got some cinnamon sticks. It's got some little, looks like they're bronze bells, maybe. They're silver bells. Silver bells. Okay, maybe it's a little bit too soon for Christmas. And there's some greenery in here. Pine cones, Wow, lots of great stuff. And then there's also some dried sunflowers and just yellow stuff as well. So cider to get this, the link to this, you guys. And so we're just going to take, let me see here, some pieces out of here. If I add green, does that make this look too Christmas? I think it might look too Christmas if I add green. But let's take these 2 cinnamon sticks that are in here. Okay, these 2 little cinnamon sticks that are in here, and I'm just gonna take these cinnamon sticks and I'm gonna tie them together with a little bit. Okay, hold on. Yes, this ribbon will match the red down here that we did, just for that little bit of embellishment. And so we're gonna take our cinnamon sticks, and I'm just going to add a ribbon. The link didn't work for you. Oh, no! Terry, private message me and I'll send you the link, okay? Or actually, here. Hold on. I'm going to message you right now. There is the link, girl. I just sent it to your messenger. Just sent it to your messenger. All right, so just a little bit of ribbon in a color that kind of matches. Do you have thicker twine to glue around the inside edge to cover the burlap? I see what you mean. I see what you mean. You know what? Let's look. Let's do this part and then look. Let me just get this prepared, okay? I do want to... Apparently I need my other pair of transfer trimmers because these ones right here are getting a little bit chewed up from all that ribbon I've cut. That had wire on it. Send you the link? Consider it sent. I'm gonna have to, like, I think just gonna have to, like, add a little bit of glue on there somehow. But it says orange peels. We're gonna add a pine cone. I'm just laying it out, you guys. I'm just laying it out right now. What is this little, what is this stuff? No, I don't like that stuff on there. I don't. Do we go 3 orange slices or 2? 3? 3 is good. I like 3. I like multiples of 3. Maybe 2 pine cones. I don't have any mini apples. But I do have, oh, let's just do 1 pine cone. But I do have this stuff called star anise, which is really, really cool. Autumn leaf or 2 would look cute. We can probably find an autumn leaf. I like these little star anise things because they look like little stars, you guys. And we're just gonna throw some of this stuff on here. I don't know if we put any greenery on here or not. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see what I've got in here. I don't have any apples. You guys, I think I like it just the way it is. Hi, Stephanie. Do you save all your lives on YouTube? I don't see your... So I try to save all my lives on YouTube, but Facebook deletes them after 30 days. And if I get busy or I go out of town and don't get them all downloaded in time, every once in a while, they get lost to the Facebook gods. Put some yellow on it. You think greenery would look pretty? Okay. Let me see, you guys, what I have, because this was as far as I thought. Now y'all are giving me extra ideas and going, hey. So I know that the one that you were asking for, I think, is lost to the Facebook gods. You guys, let's just use jute. Let's just use some jute. All right, we're going to pull this stuff off. We're going to go around the burlap with jute on the inside, if I can. But see, my burlap's still not cut perfectly, and if I put this on there, I think it just accentuates the fact that it's not cut perfectly. I think we're just going to leave it as it is. Honest to goodness, you guys, I like the burlap just kind of having this not perfect edge, because it's homemade. And if I put that jute on there, I think it just accentuates the fact that on one side it kind of curls up on the edge a little bit, and then it breaks it off. The corner looks too crowded. I didn't think so. Maybe it's the way that I laid it out. Let's put this one right here, this big one, right in the middle. Right on the corner, the big orange. I'm trying to think. Hold on, you guys. I have something in bits and pieces. Hold on, y'all. I'm still here. I have some little... Oh, you guys, we could just do some autumn leaves right there at the top or something. It was still on my live about 2 days ago that I missed it. I thought I had everything downloaded for a while. All right, Denise, have a good night. I didn't think that I was behind on my downloads, but maybe I am. Oh, no. Then I need to see, I've been working on this whatnot stuff, and I didn't download anything new recently. I don't know, you guys. A little bit in each corner. I'm liking that. Okay, we're getting it. Oh no. I just let my glue dribble onto the paper. I gotta wait till that dries, because if I try to pull that up now, it's gonna... Linda, what, not what? There it goes. Yeah, I've been working on that whatnot stuff so much that I've... All right, Ruth, we're so almost done. We are so almost done. Oh! Yes, I'm going on Whatnot as quickly as I can. I've been working on trying to figure it all out, but unfortunately the IRS is giving me some problems right now. And so I've got to contact them tomorrow because somehow they don't have my EIN in the right spot or something. I don't know. It's all confusing. Or I have two something's going on that's funky. Oh, I want to go to bed soon too. Oh, and then my glue gun just ran out of battery. Go figure. This close to the end of the project. It's always something, you guys. There's always something when you're running a business that just kind of throws you for a loop when you're trying to do something. Always. Okay, I think that that's super, super cute. I am set up, yes. It's at C2C Designs. Yes, please. Setting up Whatnot's not the issue. Actually getting paid for the things that I sell is where I'm running into an issue. Like, I can sell it, but it's just going to sit in a Whatnot account for forever until I get all my stuff figured out. And I just can't, I can't do that. I can't do that. You've had yours messed up before and it's a pain? Okay, I like how this looks right here. Okay, now we're going to work on this one over here. What's weird is that this has just a funky... There we go. This came out of my bits and pieces, you guys. We're almost done. Almost! Yep, C2C. Yep, Carol just put it on there. C2C Designs. It wouldn't let me do chocolate to chocolate, you guys, because my name is too long. Oh! You can't do live videos? I feel like we need a little bit of the red up. No, we don't. Do we need red up there in that corner? No, we don't. I'm good. I'm good. I think it looks great just the way that it is. I'm not going to change a thing. I love it personally. I think it looks fantastic. I do. What do you guys think? Do you love it as much as I do? I would hang this in my house. I would put this on my mantle. I sure would. And I think it turned out fantastic. So there we have it, you guys. Take the chill off hot apple cider. It looks fantastic. 2 popped up. The one that has my picture. Should only have one with my picture. Thank you. Thank you. So you guys, there it is. Hot apple cider. There's another idea for something that you can do with this particular transfer. Listen, I talk a lot, and I try to teach while I'm going, but it really is a very, very easy project to do, as long as you can get your burlap on there the way that you want it. So, there we have it, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Terry, send me both of them, will you, please? Like, the link to them? Because I'm not sure why there would be 2. There shouldn't be. All right, you guys, I think I should let you have it. There we have it, you guys. There's our take the chill off. The supply list for tonight, again, is cider is the keyword. And that's also where you can find the link to the little embellishments that we use tonight on here for my Amazon affiliate link. You guys, it is an affiliate link, so I do get a little bit of a kickback from Amazon if you purchase from that link, just so I'm clear about that. I'm supposed to say that every time. But you guys, thanks so much for tuning in tonight and watching. And I'm going to try to figure out something just as great as this for tomorrow night. I think I have an idea. So you guys, please come back and join me again tomorrow. Thank you so much, Kim, at 9:30 Eastern time for yet another amazing craft tutorial. I think you're lucky you stayed behind. Yes, I am glad I stayed behind the burlap for sure, because you would have seen that white behind there. So you guys have a great night, and we'll see you soon. Okay? Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.